Hi everyone, I'm Panchada Siriwanabut from Faculties of Social Science and Humanity, Mahidol University. I published a paper entitled Understanding Political Party Finance in Thailand, New Regulations but Old Practice, and thus Current Issues of the Asian Pacific Social Science Review. This paper is actually a part of my big project that was funded by Thailand Research Fund. The original research is entitled A Comparative Study of Party Finance in Thailand and Indonesia, Party Development or Political Corruption. So in this paper, I did not really include the parts of Indonesia. I only discuss about the parts of Thailand, and I plan to publish another paper that focusing on the comparative study between Thailand and Indonesia in the near future. Well, when conducted this research, I actually going to the field work by using the interviews and also conducted the focus group. In the interviews, I interviewed a large numbers of interviewees. Most of them are from the politicians, election commissions of Thailand, and also the NGO scholars who are working on the party finance and corruption in Thailand. And I also conduct focus groups, which include the staff from the election commissions and also the officer from the political party development fund sections of the election commission, a lot of politicians, scholars, and also some NGOs and people who are working on the political party finance of particular political parties. So the objective of this paper, I just want to understand, why political parties, particularly the small party, even though they earn a lot of budget from the election commissions of Thailand, but this budget cannot really be used for those parties, in order to set up their party rootedness or to strengthen their party structures. Well, so in this, after I conduct a focus group and interviews, I found that most of the small parties, they trying to secure their budget from the election commission by establishing a large numbers of local branches and also recruiting a large numbers of members. So according to the party finance regulation in Thailand, the budget will be allocated to political parties based on four important categories. The first one is the number of branches. The second one is the numbers of party members. The third one is the numbers of MP from the district system, and the last one is the numbers of votes from the party list system. So if the party, have these four categories, they can get a large amount of money from the election commissions. But for the small party, it's kind of hard for them to win the elections. So the only way that they can get budget from the election commissions, they have to rely on party members and local branches. So what I found is, most of the small party, they set up a large numbers of branches around the country or recruit a large numbers of members in order to make sure that they're going to get some budget from the political party development fund or from the election commissions. Well, surprisingly enough, even though those small parties received a large amount of budget from the election commission, they did not really use that budget for the development of their party or to set up a party rootedness, particularly in the remote constituencies. So even though they received a large amount of budget from the election commission, most of the small parties still, they could not win the elections. So I found that most of the elites or the leaders of the small party, they did not spend the budget for the development of their own organization, but many of them spend this budget for their own benefit. For example, just to buy the stuff that they want, for example, like motorcycle or some other things. So those budget did not be used for the development of political parties. In order to solve this problem, the election commissions of Thailand have revised the formula for the distributions of party finance over time. I think they have to revise it for at least 4 times. And in this new constitution, the election commission also revised the formula for the budget distributions, from the party finance to the political parties. We have to wait and see whether this new regulation will, solve the problem of political corruption among the small parties and whether this new regulation can lead to the development of political parties. Thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy my paper, and I hope to get any comments. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or contact me later. Thank you.